All right, good morning, everybody. I am live in Waddell, Arizona. This is Whiskey Bones. He's a 4-year-old gelding. He's fairly new to this stable. I'm at Jordan Stables. And he's going to get his first adjustment today. So we're going to see how he's feeling, see how he does. Was told he can be a little bit mouthy, so we'll just pay attention to his mouth and make sure that he doesn't try to bite, or if he does, that we don't get bit. But energetically, he seems like a pretty sweet dude. So I'm gonna take my time with him, just see what he needs, if anything's bothering him, and then we'll get him adjusted. Oh, and of course he's gonna clear his system out right before we get started. Hey, Jackie. Good morning. You done, buddy? I guess good evening over there. I'm sure. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Awesome. Always a good thing when a horse poops right before you're about to work on him. Why is that? Because if they're not in a parasympathetic state, if they're not in a resting and digesting state, the last thing they're going to want to do is go to the bathroom, right? Because if they're in a fight or flight state, which is a sympathetic state, which is, fight, flight, or freeze. Got the sound of freedom flying over us this morning, so just give me a minute. So right off the bat, he's high on the right side of his pelvis. So that's a PI. PI stands for posterior inferior, which is the direction of rotation of the ilium on the sacrum. And we would call that, good boy, we would call that an extension restriction, because when the SI joint is stuck in a PI position, that means that the leg on the side of the fixation, or I should say the pelvis on the side of fixation, is positioned as if the leg on the same side was coming forward. And you can imagine if the pelvis is stuck in a position that it should be in, if the leg's coming forward, then that leg is going to be restricted going behind, going the opposite direction. Boy. And you can see his foot is kind of positioned on the right side like it's going back behind. So in order to get an accurate assessment of the pelvis, you want the horse to be as squared up as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you definitely don't want either foot very far behind or very forward. So I'm just going to palpate this side. Ooh, that's nice and relaxed, which is what I thought, right? Because if I find that the right side is high, which means it's stuck like the pelvis is rotated down and back, which is what happens when that leg comes forward, right? If it's high here, then I would expect the other side to be positioned the opposite direction, like that leg's going behind, and therefore it should palpate pretty easily going down and forward. So this side I'm going to adjust. So in order to adjust it properly, I want to take this pelvis all the way down and forward as far as I can go. Ah, there we go. And then push that SI joint the rest of the way. What a good boy. 4 years old, super sweet. Didn't even flinch when I did that. Good boy. Good. And because of the way the SI joints move, I'm going to adjust the other side the opposite direction. Because when that right side's coming forward, the left side's going behind, and vice versa. How many times do this to them? How many times do this to them? Can you be a little bit more specific with your question? I think that was, who is that? Alice, what do you mean? How many times do this to them? How many times do I adjust them, like in their life, or how often do I adjust them? What exactly are you asking there? Bring his back up. Holy moly, that was a lot there. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Man, he probably had 6 or 7 releases just by flexing his back up. 4:30 in the afternoon. Okay, not bad. Yeah, it's supposed to be around 95 again here today. Again, middle of October. It's unreal. Awesome. So that was really good in the pelvis. Bunch of releases in the mid-back. And I'm just going to make him do a little hula here, which is I'm just going to pull his pelvis towards me and let it return to normal. And then I'm just feeling with my right hand, or my top hand, I'm just feeling how the back is moving when I laterally flex the pelvis. Like this. I'm just kind of feeling across his back, seeing if there's good movement there, seeing if his muscles start to spasm when I laterally flex him. And he feels pretty good all the way up his back. Oh, hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. You're a good boy. What a sweetheart. And I'm just going to lift his back. Oh, baby. Feels like they're flying about 10 feet over the barn. So that's real comfortable for him too. Not feeling any pain or soreness along the wither. Feels pretty comfortable there. All right. Good boy. All right, so I'm gonna see if he'll come around and touch his shoulder here. Good boy. That was super easy there. Really, really good. I still don't know what you mean, Alice. How many times adjust? I need you to be more specific. Like, are you asking me how many times have I adjusted him? Or how often he needs to be adjusted? I don't know what that means, how many times adjust. Like, how many adjustments do I do in each session? Well, that's really good. Really good movement in his neck. This guy's a sweetheart, man. Oh, he's so good. 4 years old. Can you imagine? 4-year-old horse being this quiet, this sweet. Oh, feels pretty good up at his pole there. It's good in lateral bending. Oh. Flies are getting right in my ears, man. Oh, there we go. Nice little release on the right side, so I'll give him that for a second. Might have to go steal some fly spray here in a minute. FJB anytime. Hopefully I know what that FJB means, and couldn't agree more. Yeah, he's being really, really good. Hey, buddy. All right. So I'm going to check his flexion at his poles. I'm going to bring his head down towards his chest. Can't get any better than that. And then we're going to go up in extension. Oh, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. What a good boy. Jeez. Good. Whew. Man, I might have to take this one home. Sorry, Nikki, if you're watching. This guy is awesome. Wow. Yeah, he's a quarter horse, Peppa. What a good boy. What a good boy. Well, he's going to be a quick one because he doesn't have a whole lot going on. All right, I'm going to bring his leg up and just check his shoulder. Oof, definitely needs to get his feet done, that's for sure. You're a good boy. And you'll notice I let them bring their heads around and smell me and watch if they want to. Oh, there we go. That was a great shoulder release there. The curiosity is a good thing. It means, again, that they're in that parasympathetic rest and digest state, right? Scared animals are not curious animals. So the fact that he's curious means that he's relaxed. And why am I gonna punish him for being relaxed? I'm not. Good boy. Good boy. Now, if he was a show horse, you know, and he was like a showmanship horse, a lot of those people, those owners and riders, they don't want the horse's head to come around. They don't want their muzzle touching you because they need them to be standing nice and straight, nice and quiet when they're doing showmanship. So sometimes I won't allow their head to come around like that. But it depends. It depends on what the horse does and the preference of the owners. But he's a lesson horse, but he's a kid's horse, and you know, most of the time they want kids' horses to be sweet. He doesn't do any type of showing or showmanship, so you know, he can bring his head around and no problem with that. Hello, Viridix. I'm not sure what that is. Thanks, Stacy. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, he's just, you know, he's just like, hey buddy, I'm ready for some more. Hey, good morning, Michelle. Yeah, he is a quarter horse. Yep. He's a four-year-old quarter horse, which makes the fact that he's standing here so quietly and nicely is even more awesome. Come on, buddy. Good boy. So we got that big release in that right shoulder. So a lot of times if I get a release like that in one shoulder, I'm gonna get it in the other. Come on, buddy. He's not too thrilled about lifting this leg, but he's doing really, really good for his first one. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Hey. There we go. Yep. Both shoulders. So you can see, you know, I don't mind if they're coming around to check it out and feel me out, but if they start using their mouth like that, then, you know, they get a little pop. Because if you don't do it, they're just going to see what they can get away with. Oh, there we go. Especially new horses and young horses. You know, to them, they're just in the herd, and they might start treating you like another member of the herd and getting mouthy and stuff like that. So you got to make sure they know what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. Make sure that they understand their place. Good boy. That's a good boy. See, this is just being sweet right here. Good boy. Good boy. See, this is just curiosity. He's checking me out. It's beautiful. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Oh, man, bunch of stuff in his legs. See, I didn't find a whole lot in his spine, just a pretty big misalignment in his pelvis. But you gotta check the legs too, because now on him, I'm finding all this stuff in the front legs. So it's super important to get those moving properly. Yeah, he is just awesome for a 4-year-old. He's awesome for any age really, but for 4, holy smokes. His pastern is sliding up while walking, and then it gets on its point. It makes sounds. The pastern is sliding up. The pastern can't slide up. The pastern is basically, depending on if you're talking about the long or the short pastern, the pastern is this bone and this bone. They don't slide, right? They're just bones to connect other bones, connecting the joints, you know, like these are pasterns. The pastern can't slide. So I'm not real sure what it is that you're referring to. Maybe you can be a little bit more descriptive on that. Definitely not cracking bones. Definitely not. That would be a bad thing for the horse and my insurance. All horses, I mean, it really depends, you know. Just like chiropractic is beneficial for people, regardless of what they do, it's definitely beneficial for horses. I mean, I focus primarily on performance horses, but you know, helping maintain their performance and maintain their health and their abilities while they're performing. You know, but we're working with the nervous system here, so you know, we're really improving a lot more than just physical ability and correcting physical issues. So I think it definitely benefits them all. Frequency is different depending on what the horses do. And you know, I see performance horses more than I see pasture horses, for example, or trail horses. Like my performance horses, I'll see about every 8 weeks. Most of the trail horses I see, I'll see them every 3 to 6 months. Oh. So it really just depends. But yeah, absolutely, it's beneficial for all of them. Good boy. There we go. It cracks me up because people will go, "What did horses do for the last, you know, 100 million years?" Well, if they had physical issues where they couldn't move properly, they died. That's what happened to them. They got eaten. Right? They're prey animals, and the predators will prey on the sick and the injured and the unhealthy because they're easy targets. That's what happened to them. Good boy. Now I'm working with performance animals mostly, so I'm making sure that you're getting the most out of your performance horses. That's what I specialize in. But a horse is a horse, so regardless of what they do, I adjust them the same. What's one close personal thing you have learned about horses? That they're sweet-natured and gentle animals by nature. That's what I've learned mostly about them. What's that? Oh my gosh. He is a saint. What's he wants to put his muzzle on me a bunch, but man, yeah, he's awesome. You know, when you grow up and you're not growing up around horses, you're just made to be scared to death of them by all the horseback riding people and whatnot, telling you don't get kicked, don't get bit, don't walk up behind them, blah, blah, blah. But these guys, their natural state is relaxed and calm. And there's no need to be afraid of them. There's definitely a need to respect them, and if you don't respect them, you're going to get hurt. But if you respect them, they respect you, and it's a beautiful relationship that you can have with these guys, as you can see. Whew, there we go. Little hawk release on that one. I mean, he has no idea what I'm doing, right? But he's not, I don't have a hold of him. He's not tied up. He's just standing here and not moving. I mean, this is an amazing horse right here. Hello, donkey. Good morning. Hello, Swifty. Good morning to you. All right, so I'm going to check his TMJ. I don't think I'm going to find anything on either one of those because he's just way too quiet to have TMJ issues. Hyoid feels good. Hyoid feels good on this side as well. And he is all done. Unfortunately. What a good boy. What a good boy. Huh? What a good boy. Yeah, what a good boy. Man, some horses I just really, really look forward to seeing, and he's definitely going to be one of them. He is amazing. Now he can go back to his breakfast, which he's in there right now. There he goes, right back to his food. That's not a stressed out horse whatsoever. Swifty, I'm in Arizona. Right now I'm in Waddell, Arizona. All right, so we're gonna move over. I'm gonna stop this live here and move over to Ren. So stay tuned for that live. It's going to pop up here in a second. I appreciate you guys watching. If I don't see you on my next one, hope you have a great morning. Oh, that's all right. Hang out for a minute. I'm just going to switch over. You can, if you subscribe to my channel, my live will pop up for you. So I'll give you a minute or two before I cancel this one, so you guys can hit that subscribe button and then hop on over there. You're going to want to see Ren. Ren is a really sweet, beautiful paint mare. She's one of my favorites at this stable. And everybody always loves her, so make sure to subscribe so you can get that notification. All right. Yeah, I don't know about that, Nave Khan. I have no idea. Nobody would be able to tell you that based on his age and how tall he is right now. You'd have to get him taped. And this is Ren. Awesome. All right, tell you what, I'll just keep the live rolling so we can, so I don't lose you guys. There we go. So I'm gonna get Ren haltered up here. Hey, sweetheart. Here, sweetheart. I want you guys to see this fly mask. Look at that. Is that not the funniest damn thing ever? Come on. I mean, I freaking love these fly masks. They are so funny. There's a couple other ones like this too, where they're wearing sunglasses and they have different eyes on them. But I've only seen the mares wearing these things, and it cracks me up. All right, let's get hers off so you can see her face. Hey, sweetheart. Love, love, love this mare. How can you not? Look at that face. All right. If you guys have horses and you have questions about them, you have questions about chiropractic work, interested in becoming a horse chiropractor, if you go to my website, or if you go to sporthorsechiropractic.com/online-consultation, online-consults, you can sign up for a 20-minute video call with me, and we can discuss anything chiropractic that's on your mind, or if you have issues with your horse and you're just wanting another opinion, I'm happy to do that as well. Who is that? ABCD. It's not a face mask, it's a fly mask. I mean, I guess it's a face mask if you want to call it that. But it just keeps the flies off their face. It keeps them out of their eyes. Keeps them from laying eggs in their mucous membranes in their eyes, which causes a different issue. Yeah, it's pretty good. Some tracks, I cannot complain. If you can't real horse chiropractic, then horse chiropractic. Oh man, we got another happy human being in the chat. Everybody say hi. Man, people like you, the trolls, honestly, I just have compassion for you, man. I mean, a happy human being wouldn't come in and make comments like that and wouldn't spend their valuable time trolling other people. They'd be spending it improving and enjoying their lives. So, you know, I feel bad for you. Life is sad like that you have to just pour out your sadness to other people, but I do wish you the best, you know, sincerely. I mean, I freaking love my life, and you know what? You know how much time I spend trolling other creators? 0. So I wish you the best, man. I hope you find happiness in your life. Ooh, oh, she didn't like that little touch back there. Wonder why that is, sweetie pie. Ren is usually nice and calm and quiet and easy, but she's kind of, there you go, she's kind of ear pinning on me there. What's up, sweetie pie? What's up, sweetie pie? Huh? You telling me something? Something's not feeling good back there? All right, buddy. I tried. I'm just going to get you out of here now. Have a good day, my man. Let's go ahead and let's see. Let's just remove you. There we go. Awesome. Oh, you know what? I just deleted your comment. Let me just remove you. There we go. Yeah, they do. He's gone now. We don't need any of that in here. Tried to be patient with the guy. All right, let me move her over. There we go. All right, so again, this is Ren. Obviously, she's a paint mare. A lot of these horses are coming into season now, so she looks a little bit grumpy and she is a little sensitive to me touching her at the root of her tail. So that could be a little indication that her hormones are kind of getting out of whack. See that? Ear pin in, and she's kind of flexing her butt back here when I touch that tail. There we go. So, you know, you got to listen to these horses. They tell you through their body language what they like and don't like. If you're not paying attention to that, that's when you get hurt, right? So I could be stubborn and keep trying to touch back there, but she doesn't like it. And if I keep doing it, then she might tell me in a more aggressive manner that she doesn't like it, if you know what I mean. So, I mean, people will ask me if I've been kicked. And I haven't, because I do my best to wait till that goes away. I do my best to pay attention to their body language, you know, and that's what you really have to be focused on. It's kind of one of the dangers of doing this stuff with socials, because, you know, your attention and your focus can be taken off the horse, and then you get in trouble and get injured. So it's a balancing act of paying attention to the horse and coming interacting with you guys. With a more dangerous horse, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be spending a lot more time focusing on the horse. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate that. Can you work for me? Man, if I could have a dime for everyone that asks, be a rich man. You have to travel. Where are you at, Mitzi? Good girl. Yeah, see, so she's tender up under her flanks by her tail. So she's probably just going into heat. And if they have any type of ovarian issues, they can become kind of sensitive and a little bit hotter than normal. Good girl. You can see her ears pinning. Good girl. It's all right. You see her ears pinning. This horse is not an ear pinner, so she's just a little uncomfortable back here. So I'm going to adjust this. Oh, really nice release in that SI joint. I'm going to give her a minute with that one. It's a beautiful morning in Waddell, Arizona today. It's probably 80 degrees right now. It's supposed to get up to like 95, but we have some beautiful mornings in Arizona in the fall. Hello, Tove. You got to spell out for me how to pronounce your name so I say it right. Is it Tove? Tove? Thank you, Time. Appreciate it. Oh, West Virginia, yeah. Oh, it's illegal. I'll have to look into that, Mitzi. I don't think it's illegal. It might be illegal for chiropractors to do it, but it's not illegal for veterinarians, and I'm sure there's some certified chiropractor veterinarians in West Virginia. If you go to animalchiropractic.org, you can search for a chiropractor in your area. That's a website for the American Veterinary Chiropractic Association. Or you can go to ivca.de, which is the website for the International Veterinary Chiropractic Association. You'll be able to see in those databases who's certified to work on animals in your area. All right. All right, pissy lady. Let's have you come around here. There we go. And then I'm gonna have her come around to the other side. When they're kind of pissy and grouchy, like she is today, and she's not a pissy and grouchy horse, but for her normal, she's being pissy and grouchy. You can use that aggressiveness to your advantage. You see how quickly she comes around and touches with those pressure points. And the faster they come around, the more releases you'll get out of her neck, and the better she'll loosen up. So, as you'll see when I work on some very quiet horses, they're not very reactive to the pressure points, so it can be difficult to get them to come around. But when they're more reactive, wham, they'll just crank right over and get some really good releases in their neck. Yeah, you bet, Missy, anytime. Oh, wow, thanks, Penny. Where are you located? All right, so I'm gonna check her pole here. Oh, I see. Oh, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Let's get her up into extension. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Good girl. Good girl. Let's go up. Good girl. So extension feels pretty good. I'm gonna check lateral bending at her pole. That's excellent. Check it the other direction. That's really good too. Man, gotta be careful. I feel like some a fly's gonna fly into my mouth right now. They're nasty this morning. Yeah, very close to a military base, right across the street actually. Alabama, all right, I moved to Arizona from Gulf Shores. Thailand, wow, hello. Interesting username there. She's 15. All right, so I'm gonna get her head on my shoulder, get her into extension. If you guys are enjoying the live, if you don't mind hitting that like button for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Really helps me out a lot when you guys do that. Oh, easy. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. That engagement helps us as creators quite a bit. So if you don't mind hitting that like button, I would be very appreciative. Good girl. Easy, easy. Oh, good girl. There you go. So I'm just holding a little bit of pressure, just matching her tension, right? I'm not trying to force her head down. I'm just using my arms and my body to ask her to come down. And if she fights it, I'm gonna let her fight it, but I'm just gonna keep matching her tension. And if I do that, then she'll slowly start bringing her head down. See? She's pulling back, so I'm just hanging on. Now she's coming down a little bit more. That's beautiful. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, there we go. Nice. Just waiting for so I can do that adjustment. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. She's a little more tense today than normal. There you go. Really good rotation. Comes right around and touches my hand. not as easy on that left side. So I'm going to adjust this left side of her upper neck. Because whenever there's a significant movement difference like that, that something structurally is wrong. You can see she's kind of fussy right here, like under my hand. I feel just a lot of guarding in the muscles. So I'm just waiting for her to relax that and give me a little opening so I can adjust it. You don't want to adjust into tension ever. So if she doesn't relax, then I'm not going to do the adjustment, but she will if I'm patient enough. You know, I just got to be here and be ready. But right now she's saying, no, 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 I don't want that. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. This is a dance. Chiropractic is a dance. You should never feel like you're forcing the issue when you're adjusting an animal or adjusting a person. For those of you that have been adjusted, you know what I'm talking about. When someone just has a plan and they're going to adjust when they're going to adjust, they're not going to adjust when you're ready. And you can kind of feel that in your body when they're applying pressure and you know something's coming and they're not going to wait for you to be ready. You know what kind of anxiety and nervousness that creates. Oh, there's a good girl. And it's no different for these guys. They can feel that. They can probably feel it even more because they're very energetic creatures. Good girl. Good girl. I'm going to adjust this lower neck right here. Right there. Oh. There we go. Good girl. Come on. Come up here. There you go. That was beautiful. I'm going to check her down into flexion and just see if she can come bring her nose down towards her chest. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Are you waiting for me?
No, I'm just waiting for you.
Okay. There you go. Good girl. There we go. Beautiful. So I love to see right there. Mississippi, okay, cool. I was in Jackson a few times at some barrel races. Let's see. So if you use the sound from all, you can say tove with the all sound instead of o. Oh, toval. Just VE. Just VE. Toval. Greg, no, not a dumb question at all. There's a lot of similarities. The adjustment, the type of force you use is the same. Evaluating movement is the same. Waiting for the horse or the person to be ready for the adjustment is the same. The philosophy is the same, right? I'm not trying to fix anything that's wrong with her. I'm trying to maintain or improve what's right with her. In the client's eyes, you know, they'll call me because something is wrong, right? But I'm not trying to fix what's wrong. I'm trying to help the horse by improving or optimizing what's right with her, right? Because we all have limitations as far as how much our body can heal and how much function our body has. So as a chiropractor, I'm trying to maintain or improve that function so that people can do what they want to do with their horses. I'm not focusing on the symptom like a vet would. I'm focusing on the healing power of their bodies and the nature of their bodies to be in a resting and digesting relaxed state. So there's a lot of similarities, definitely. The only difference is the structure, right? The structure is different, but even in the structure, there's quite a few similarities. Come on. Bring her up one step. There we go. Oh, there's a nice release in the shoulder, and there's another one in the shoulder. Let me back her up a little bit. There you go. Good girl. You can see her lift that up for me right away. She's so good. Oh, sweetie pie. Oh, sweetie pie. Sweet, sweet mare. Oh, I should have gone a little closer to the camera so I could read. I'm an hour and a half from Orange. Oh, Orange Beach. Oh, all right. Loved Orange Beach. That's probably the place I miss most from not being down there. All the nice restaurants in Orange Beach. That's a good girl. There we go. Beautiful. And the concerts down in Gulf Shores, I miss those too. Absolutely, Craig. Yeah, sounds good, Tawal. I'm probably still screwing that up, but Wisconsin, yeah, I definitely think so. Hello, Erica. Good morning. Alex, I'm doing chiropractic work with her. I'll bring her over so you can see the other side. Come on. There we go. All right. Very nice left shoulder there. Good girl. There we go. She definitely needs her feet cleaned out quite a bit. Oh, good girl. There we go. She's so good. This is Wren again. She's a paint, as you can see. There we go. It's what we would call a Tobiano. Good girl. Loves her leg stretches, like most of them do. Feels like she's got a little side bone in that right front. Girl. Oh. Girl. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, super pretty. I love these paints. All right, let's get this other side here. All right. Oh. Oh, beautiful. Good girl. Such a good mare. No, I haven't gotten hurt in a lot. I've had my share of injuries, but nothing crazy. Got kicked in the kneecap once, but it didn't cause an injury. It just hurt for a couple of weeks, but nothing was damaged. I got pawed in the chest once and kicked in the hip, but again, no injuries, just bruises. That's a good girl. And you know, each time I was trying to push it and was trying to get through the whole adjustment, even though the horse was like, no, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that, and then bam. So you got to listen to them. It's just been my experience that if you pay attention to their body language, it will really, really keep you safe. There we go. Good TMJ stretch here. All right. All right. All done with Wren. Oh, what? What, buddy? Hey, morning. There we go. Check the teeth. There we go. There we go, good girl. Really, really pretty teeth on this one. All right. All right, we're all done here. Whew. Hello, Candace, good morning. Absolutely. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this live. I'm gonna head over and work on Mason. He's a big quarter horse. I'm gonna go over onto my TikTok for that one, so hope you guys will come check out my TikTok. It's Sport Horse Chiropractic, and I'll probably be set up over there in about 5 minutes. But thank you guys so much for being on the live. Thank you for the likes, and look forward to seeing you on my next live. Have a great day.